Hey everyone, so the second trailer for Scarlet and Violet Pokemon just dropped. Uh, it's 3 minutes long. We're gonna take a look at it and let's see how this video is, because this looks like a pretty good trailer. If it's anything similar to what we had from Sword and Shield, which I was actually really excited for Sword and Shield, but let's talking more into the video. Let's start. Alright, so we get to see the little bit of the character, the starting area. That looks new. I don't know what that is. That's Scarlet and Violet, which, oops, let me go back. So I'm not sure what this is. This kind of looks like a Poke Center slash Pokemart maybe kind of deal. Not too sure what it says around here on the little sign. But this here, so I'm guessing the left is Scarlet. It kind of looks like an orange or an apple to me. And then on the right should be Violet, which kind of looks like grapes. Or they should be grapes. This is a beautiful screenshot, let me say. Scarlet, Violet. Okay, so Scarlet's going to be on the left and Violet's going to be on the right. Excuse me. So, who are these guys? Professor Sarah and Professor Tudo. So does that mean each version has their own unique professor now? I believe that's a first for the main series. If that's the case, ooh, we got to finally see them animated. I am definitely getting Fuecoco. He still looks the best to me, in my opinion. Unless they show off evolutions. These are some really good animations. Who's this? Are these three strainers? Oh, that's a new Pokemon. I didn't get to pause it fast enough. Okay, kinda looks like it has the Pikachu cheeks a little bit. It's got some big ears and like a little fluffy hair thing up here. She is called Nemona. Okay, so she's supposed to be your first battle, I guess. It looks to be an electric type, so it might be a Pikachu clone after all. If you connect with friends, you can head out on an adventure together. Hold on. Are we basically getting Dynamax Adventure, but on a bigger scale now? Dude, if they can actually do this, Pokemon is going to be huge. There are 3 other trainers there. There's 4 trainers in total. Pikachu's there, Sprigato, Quaxley, and Fuecoco are all here. So that means you and 3 other friends can all adventure at the same time on this grand adventure of Pokemon. That's insane. Okay, we get the first look at this one. Fletching's in, Flaffle was in. That's a new Pokemon. It looks kind of like a cactus, I want to say. I'm not a huge fan of the design, but I feel like it's kind of going back to original Pokemon design maybe a little bit. I'm not too sure. Maybe I'm thinking wrong, but I'm not even sure what to think about it. I'm guessing it's gonna be pure grass or something. Let's see what else they show off. Okay, the next kid. Yo, it's a little pig. Look at it. Okay, so it's got a huge snout and it's very tiny. It's a decent design, and then it's got like something underneath his eyes. This is probably gonna be like the Rattata, probably, or like the Greedent, more or less. Like it's probably just gonna be a typical Lechonk. Praise Lechonk. That is such a great name. And look at this interface. So we have this down here. We have the Battle Pokemon Bag and Run. This interface already looks really clean in my opinion. We have the check status down here, which I don't remember if Sun and Moon had that, but Sword and Shield did have this, and it was a very nice thing to add. And then here you get to see the detail of your Pokemon and your remaining Pokemon as well. That actually looks pretty clean. I actually like the way this interface looks. This looks very nice. But Lechonk, yo, that is probably the best name they could have ever given a Pokemon. Use Tackle. Okay, so the Tackle animation still looks weak, but it's Tackle. No one uses this move, only for like the first 30 minutes of the game, and then you get rid of it. So I'm guessing later moves will hopefully have better animations, but we'll find out later, I guess. Okay, we're gonna see a trainer battle. Chudo's back. It spits out some water. We get to see the last two trainers. Oh, what are they doing? This is... Oh, it's a trade. You got Larvitar and you got Bagon. So two more pseudo-legendaries are confirmed. Or maybe the only two pseudo-legendaries are confirmed. That Venonat looks huge. Colossal's back, great. Toxapex, Shelder, Cranigal, Gengar. That's a cool animation. Francis, nice. Ooh. That was a pretty cool... Oh, are these the gyms? Okay, the gyms look really nice. Let's back up and kind of look at them again. So it looks like we have a grass gym here. This is most likely a fire gym. This has to be a ground or rock gym. Yeah, it's only showing those three. So we probably have like ground on the left, grass in the middle, and fire on the right. There's Pikachu. Excuse me. Oh. We're getting a look at the legendaries. This has to be the legendaries, right? Not actual game. Because this is just like how they revealed Zacian and Zamazenta. They did a non-in-game footage of it. Okay, I like the legs. He's got jets. That's kind of weird in my opinion. Okay, he's looking great. Not so much. Yo. So they have to be dragons, right? They look absolutely draconic here. So the left one, he's bipedal. He's got like these huge whiskers, I don't know what to call them actually, but he's got these huge like antennas on his back. The one on the right has a big tail compared to the Scarlet one. Violet has that tail. He seems to be like the jet engine one just because of the colorization, since he's more purple while Scarlet's more the reddish. Well, we already know Scarlet's the left one and Violet's the right one. Let's see if we can get a frontal view of the... Ooh. Okay, so they got like this gecko thing going... Not gecko, but like iguana. I guess like any lizard where they have like that... I forgot what that thing is called, but it like expands out for most lizards. So they kind of got that going. The left one is definitely the better one in my opinion. I'm not a huge fan of the whole jet looking aesthetics on the right, but that's just my opinion. But I'm definitely digging the left one, mostly because he's red and he's the Scarlet one, which is the one I'm definitely sticking with. He looks great so far. The thing that's sticking out though, I kind of want to say it looks like a motorcycle tire, so I hope they're not really going to a vehicle direction, because the one on the right is kind of like a jet, which is a little weird in my opinion, but I guess we'll see what happens. So the one on the right, he's probably Dragon Electric because he's got all this electricity going on. The one on the left, there was a rumor supposedly going around that he's going to be Dragon Fighting, but he may be Dragon Fire. I'm not too sure. I want to lean a little bit more towards Dragon Fire just because I like that combo better. But Dragon Fighting might not be too bad either, because then you get access to Close Combat and Dragon Claw, or if they bring back Breaking Swipe, that would be pretty nice. But he definitely looks very interesting. I wonder how his stats are going to look for competitive. The one on the right I'm not too interested in design wise, but because Dragon, if he ends up being Dragon Electric, he might even be Dragon Flying, and maybe he'll have an ability to boost Electric, or he'll probably end up having Levitate, which would really suck, because a legendary to have Levitate is gonna be garbage. Oh, yo. So the box arts look awesome. I like the way they look. So looking at the box art better, the left one really does feel like Dragon Fighting now. I'm still kind of hoping he's Dragon Fire, but we'll probably get a Dragon Fighting as the rumors said. The one on the right definitely kind of looks like Dragon Electric, so sorry. But yeah, the one on the right definitely kind of looks like Dragon Electric or Dragon Flying. If he's Dragon Electric, he might end up getting the Levitate ability, but we'll have to see. But the one on the right definitely looks like a Dragon Fighting. But I still want to hope for a Dragon Fire instead. And then there's still about 10 seconds left. Releasing worldwide November 18th. So we are definitely have to stream this on November 18th. Oh, crystals. And then there's a Pokeball. Okay, so I guess that's a teaser trailer for what's coming out next. I have no idea. Well, let's try looking at this again. At the legendaries for the most part. So yeah, like I said, this guy here, he's got like a whole like, it looks like a motorcycle wheel to me in a way, which kind of sucks. I really hope that's not really the case. The one on the right, he definitely has like these jet engine looking things, which I'm not really a huge fan of. Um, but these little coils or whatever you want to call them do look pretty interesting. And then this guy got these long like eyelashes or something. I don't know what to call them, to be honest. That looks great. Let's go back to the beginning where we can see the starters. Well, actually, first off, this is a bad image. Let me go back. So, if I'm understanding this correctly, it looks like we're getting two new professors, as I mentioned. This is the first time, I think, in Pokemon, if I remember correctly. So, Scarlet will be getting the lady, and Violet will be getting the dude. I'm already sticking with Scarlet just because it's the red version, and, you know, I'm Rupertthered, so I gotta stick with red. So, and the legendary already looks amazing, so I'm gonna be sticking, I'm getting her as my professor, it seems, which I believe her name was Sada, or Sada, depending on how you want to pronounce it, I believe. And then this guy's Tudro. So here, Fuecoco already looks great. He has an animation of him like raising his hand. I don't think Quaxley really does anything in that animation. Yeah, they don't really do much, but here you can see Sprigato. Quaxley has a great animation here fixing himself up. Now Fuecoco's just jumping around for that Mandarin orange. At least it looks like a Mandarin orange to me, or some kind of orange. It's probably not Mandarin, but still. So we have that little thing here. This is probably like the... This is probably the Pikachu clone, kind of like Dedenne, Pachirisu, Minimploso, etc., etc. So this might be the Pikachu clone, because it looks electric. It even has like the little cheeks thing that Pikachu has also in Dedenne. So, and I think Morpeko actually has it also. So this is most likely a Pikachu clone, unfortunately. And we're getting your rival, I'm guessing, is going to be the one to have it, which I guess in Gen 8 Sword and Shield we did, Marine, who was kind of like your side rival, did have a Morpeko, which was the Pikachu clone. We don't really get to see too much animation. That might be Charge, which all it does is... I think it just makes your next electric attack do more damage and you get a special attack increase. I forgot what Charge does because no one ever uses that move. So that kind of looks like an Ember attack, which already looks pretty decent. Ember doesn't look too bad. Fuecoco's animation looks pretty solid, I would have to say. Oops. So this is amazing that the four people can be on the same map adventuring together. I don't know how that's going to work exactly. Sword and Shield, we had something a little similar because we did have the whole... You can see other players and you can kind of interact with them, but by interacting all you got was like a curry item or like an item you can sell or something. There wasn't really anything too crazy. But here it implies that you can go into someone else's game to then adventure there. I don't know what that implies exactly. I don't know. Excuse me. Because we can see these two people on the left are Scarlet, and then these two people on the right are Violet. Does that mean if, let's say I'm a Scarlet player, or I am going to be a Scarlet player, if I join someone that's in Violet, does that mean I can capture their exclusive Pokemon? Like, let's say they showed that trade animation earlier, which was between a Larvitar and a Bagon. I don't remember who was who, but let's say the Scarlet player gets Larvitar and the Violet player gets Bagon. If I go to a Violet game, does that mean I can capture that person's Bagon? And then if a Violet player comes to my game, that means they can capture my Larvitar. So that means you technically don't even need to trade if that happens to be the case. Could be interesting. We'll see, I guess. Let's fast forward this a little bit. So we have this thing. Absolutely have no idea what this thing is. It looks to be just pure grass. This is probably going to end up being like an Oddish or like Eldegoss in Sword and Shield. Could be interesting, but it, for some reason, it kind of looks like a cactus to me, or maybe like an avocado. No, I don't think avocado. I think avocado is more Mexico, not really Spain. I'm not really too good with all my fruits and veggies and stuff like that, so I'm probably gonna be making a few mistakes on some of these. Like when I said Mandarin orange, I'm pretty sure Mandarin orange is not even Spain. I'm pretty sure that's more China, if I'm not mistaken. But again, I'm not very knowledgeable of these things. Um, so this, I don't like the design too much. This is okay in my opinion. So then we got Lechonk. I want to say whoever named Lechonk needs a raise. This is absolutely the best name you could have given a Pokemon, honestly, along with Fuecoco. And like I said, this whole new interface already looks great. I'm loving this interface. This interface is such a huge upgrade. It doesn't take up a lot of the screen, which I don't remember if Sword and Shield already takes up a lot of the screen. I guess that's how little I've been playing it recently. But I really feel like this is a huge improvement. Now, one thing I would like for them to show would be when you actually click battle, is it going to continue with this little bar, or is it gonna, or will it change to like different, along with like Pokemon, like will it just take over your whole screen like it does, and when you do bag, does it take over your whole screen, and stuff like that. We do get to see the tackle animation, which I mean, it's tackle. Tackle, again, you use it for like the first 5 levels of the game, and you never see tackle ever again. So, I, for one, don't mind that the tackle animation sucks, because no one uses this move, honestly. Like, you're going to get better moves like Headbutt, Giga Impact, Hyper Beam, as a normal stab, at least. And who knows, maybe they'll probably be introducing new normal stab moves later on. But, yeah, tackle's weak. I will admit it, but you're only going to use it for the first 5 levels. I don't care about its animation because I'm never going to see it after like 30 minutes of gameplay. So, whatever. Let's see. So we get to see Chudo here. He kind of spits out a little bit of water. So yeah, so the guy on the left is Scarlet and the one on the right is Violet. So then they go ahead and trade. Yeah, so it seems like Scarlet has access to Larvitar and Violet has access to Bagon, and they're trading so they can get the version exclusives. But like I said, I don't know if that happens to mean like if I go into your Violet game, can I capture a Bagon? If you come into my Scarlet game, can you capture a Larvitar? I don't know. That's what it feels like, though. Okay, so here we get to see some animations. This kind of looks like Shadow Ball, I want to say. This looks like Leaf Storm. That looks like Flare Blitz, maybe? Which, if those happen to be the case, Flare Blitz has the weakest animation out of the 3. The Shadow Ball, if that was Shadow Ball, might be a different move. And Leaf Storm, they look pretty decent. I think Leaf Storm could be improved on a little bit. Shadow Ball doesn't look too bad. And then, what's it called? Flare Blitz can definitely be improved on. The gyms look nice, and that's about it. So, all in all, I think this trailer looks pretty promising. Definitely really excited about the legendaries. The legendaries look really cool. I'm hoping it's Dragon Fire, but it might come out to be Dragon Dragon Fighting instead, according to that one leaker. But we'll see. And then the animations do look pretty nice so far. They're not too terrible. I do like a lot of the movements that the Pokemon are showing, which is really good in my opinion. And that's gonna be it. So I hope to see you guys later in another video. With that, I say bye bye and have fun with Pokemon.